Hello and welcome to Roving Report. Now, it's just about 24 hours after the presidential ambitions and dreams of some party members of the New Patriotic Party were shattered. Now, again, you know me, I usually do a lot of newspaper reports. Now, I'm here in front of one of my favorite newspaper joints, and I want to find out a few things happening. Now, you know, there are a lot of interesting things on the front pages of the newspapers. Now, if you should take a look at Daily Graphic here, it says, Asabi Apreku rejected as Nana Akufo-Addo gets massive endorsement. If you come down to the Enquirer, it says, don't worry about Nanado's age. Mahama advises on unhealthy practices. I mean, few more things here. Now, the New Crusading Guide says tsunami hits NPP elections as Akufo-Addo annihilates competition with a landslide victory. Many more stories here. Now, the Daily Guide also reports the NPP presidential race. Nana tops Alan shocked Apreku, Asabi, and co. You know, so rather interesting front page stories. And as usual, I would like to speak to a few people who are here who patronize this particular joint, just to get abreast of time, get to know what is currently happening. And yesterday was the Special Delegates Congress of the New Patriotic Party, and 2 persons out of the 7 actually dropped out of the race to be elected as flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Now, let me speak to a few people. So let me speak to a few people who are here. There's a gentleman right here I'd like to start off with, and probably I'll move on to a few more people. Now, hello sir, what's your name? Eric, you've been standing here for a while. You've been scanning through some of the major stories on the front pages of the newspapers. What do you generally make of it?
No, I'm just watching to see the election that they did yesterday. I was not aware, but I'm not doubt that the Nana will top on the issue.
Two names were eliminated from the list in the persons of Kofi Konedo Apreku and Stephen Asamoah Boateng, former information minister. Are you at all surprised?
No, I'm not. Those people there too, I'm not familiar with them. The only popular people that I know is Nana and Alan Cash. That's the only 2 people that I know. I have interest on them.
Okay. So in your words, you call him Alan Cash. Now, Alan Cash had just 7%, just about 7 point something. What do you make of that?
I'm not that. I know that Nana will win, but to getting that small vote from Nana, I'm somehow a little surprised.
Do you think Alan should contest next time round?
But once the constitution says that they can contest, you have a chance to contest.
Even beyond 2016, do you think Alan should still contest for the flag bearership slot of the New Patriotic Party?
Yes.
He should?
Yeah.
You think he'll be his time by then?
Yeah, as of that, he's my favorite man.
He's your favorite man?
Yeah.
It's not unfortunate you are not a delegate, so you couldn't vote for him. Anyway, so that's one gentleman over there, and he just mentioned to us that he thinks even though Alan Kojo Chematin just pulled just a little over 7 votes, he should still try as much as possible to run in the next time he gets the chance to. Let me try and see whether I could speak to a few more people over here. Okay, so this is a gentleman I was speaking to you about. He's here. Let me try and talk to him about some of the major stories on the front pages of the newspapers. Hello, boss. Your name?
My name is Daniel.
Daniel, on the front page of Daily Graphic, I can see Asabi Apreku rejected as Nana Akufo-Addo gets massive endorsement. Did you follow? Did you at all even follow the Special Delegates Congress of the New Patriotic Party yesterday?
Actually, I didn't follow, but I have a little idea about it.
Were you surprised at the numbers that turned out on the day?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised.
Surprised in what regard? Like how? What really surprised you?
I wasn't thinking that he will have a lot of people like that. And since he has the knowledge about the Congress, in fact, I like it. I like it.
Were you surprised at the numbers? At certain polling centers, people were polling 0. Not even one candidate. About 3 or 4 candidates were polling 0 at certain polling centers. Were you surprised?
Yeah, I was surprised.
What does that speak of the New Patriotic Party and of those particular candidates?
Actually, this one, meaning we have to, the one who has a number of people, we have to follow the person. And that is it. We have to follow the person. We need not to, those who had 0 numbers knows that they cannot perform well. That is why they had it. Yes. So the one who had the higher, then we have to follow the person.
Stephen Asamoah Boateng seemed so optimistic early on that he was going to win he was actually going to make it to the final 5. Were you surprised to see his name crossed out?
Yeah, I want to see him.
Want to see him in the final five?
In the final five, yes. I want to see him because
Why? Any particular reason?
yeah, there's a reason. Because when he comes, I think looking at our economies, in fact, there is a lot of challenges which we have to solve. And when
You think Asabi can help solve the challenges we are having in the country currently?
yeah, he can do it. He can do it. Yeah.
Right, thank you very much. Now again, another gentleman I should be speaking to, and what's your name?
I'm Eric.
Eric, I'm sure you must have followed yesterday's Special Delegates Congress of the New Patriotic Party. Initially, let me find out from you your general thoughts on it, your general impressions.
I wasn't surprised that Nanado was nominated the winner because I knew he would win. Because during what happened, during the court, how this man was able to humble himself, calm down, and in fact, when what went on in the court, he accepted, even though he did not agree with the judges, he accepted because of the sake of Ghana. People knew that this man has something for Ghana. So I wasn't surprised that this man was able to win this election.
So some people have mentioned that it was rather surprising to see some names eliminated from the final five. Now, surprisingly, a name like to a lot, a name like Francis Adainimo made it to the final five. Are you also surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was very surprised because I thought Konedu Apeku would be normally be in the five, but unfortunately he wasn't nominated to be among the five people. So I was surprised.
What do you think went wrong for him?
Oh, I think maybe the people didn't like him. They didn't like him. That's why they didn't vote. Even his home region, they didn't even vote for him. So I think the people didn't like him. The choice is Nanado. That's what the people want. Nanado that they want. These people, they came because they wanted the people, because they wanted the numbers to be too large. That is why they came in. They want name or they want fame. That's why they joined the race. I thought the race doesn't belong to them because they should wait for another 2000, almost about 10 years ago. 10 years now. Yeah.
So you are